So yes, just to summarize this week's insights, they have been quite timely, I feel. I felt a lot of pain in the heart. It was quite strong, but what has come through is that we embrace the pain, allow it to be felt, and we're not the only ones feeling it. So many people at this time on earth are going through difficulties. And we are reminded that it's so important to be connecting to those difficult emotions as well. Because the other way is just to shut our heart down. And it's very easy. Maybe it's not easy to do it, but it's easier, like, not to feel those challenging emotions. But then when you do shut down, you can't even feel joy. So you stop, feeling human emotions, and it's just not helping our soul's evolution to be a shut down human. You are not engaging. We're not engaging with shut down hearts, and this is an opportunity. Our hearts will be broken, and possibly many times, but it's just for the opening and expanding of the heart. But there was a lot of positive things. It wasn't just like pain in the heart. Oh my goodness, we're going to have more of it. There were a lot of beautiful symbols that came through. So the first image that I saw was a thread, as if we're weaving the reality, just staying with it. And I took it as a symbol that we try to be as present as possible and as much in our bodies as possible too. Sometimes it's very challenging, so the natural thing, and I definitely do that, is when things are difficult, I just check out and you just get out of your body. But we are reminded to, no matter what's going on around, just to anchor through attending to daily activities, the habitual activities that we do, maybe even like mundane, repetitive ones, with a lot of love and attention and mindfulness. And it's going to really help us anchor when everything is going crazy around us. Yes, and it will just help us regain some stillness and quiet in the mind when we get into fear about things that are beyond our control. We were also reminded to connect with the inner child that might be quite disturbed with everything that's going on in our lives and collectively. So just to stay present for the inner child and be like an adult who is holding the little girl, the little boy in us by the hand, and still finding some time to play and relax. Because if we just stay in the worry zone, it only escalates it and makes it more challenging to snap out of it. So we were encouraged to take breaks, play, spend time in nature, and yes, make that space for the inner child to communicate with us about his or her fears and just listen. And then, out of the blue, after all these little points that sound like, oh my goodness, it's full on, I received the message that we should expect and prepare for love, abundance, and miracles, which is very reassuring. And it's very true that if we are in that resonance of expecting the best and beautiful things, and among other things as well, we shift automatically and we draw those experiences towards ourselves. So they are coming, and it's really brilliant to be reminded that, you know, that we're going to have good moments as well. And it's just a complete human experience. It's never the same. We sometimes go through polarities of ups and downs, but that's what we've signed up for with having that human experience in the bodies on the planet at this moment in time. Okay, and at some point there was a lot of light that came through. It felt like coming from the sun, and Golden Beetle dropped in, and yeah, it's so sweet. And the beetle, like, symbolically represents so many beautiful aspects, among others, immortality, resurrection, transformation, protection. And yeah, it's also a symbol of good luck. And I think that's something that all of us will happily receive, especially at this moment in time. To have some good luck would be really great to have. And immortality for me is very poignant at this moment in time, having lost someone very close to me. Just that reminder that we are not saying goodbye to our dear ones. We're just saying see you again. So yeah, I felt it was quite a deep message, and definitely I resonate with this one personally. Okay, and then we had it's a funny recurring theme for us, the creativity. So the right ovary was like pulsating, and ovary is our creative center. The right one was reacting, and then the right is the masculine aspect, the control. So I sense that we're still controlling our creativity to a degree, or we're judging it on some level. And what came through is, can you create as if no one was watching you, or no one was to see your creation? You're doing it just for yourself. Imagine you're just playing, having fun. It doesn't matter if anyone sees it. It doesn't matter if anyone's gonna like it or not. It's none of our business, actually. We're here just to create, allow that creative force to travel through us. And a sentence like this came through, that treat your creativity and like cherish it as if it was a divine breath flowing through you. And that's it. We are not expected to do anything else, just to create. And then if you feel called to share it later, that's fine. But it's a special gift if you're a creative. All of us are on many different levels, but if you are blocking your creativity for fear of judgment, now is the moment to maybe reconsider. Okay, and the last message that was quite strong as well was something about bottling things up and not expressing, especially the stresses that we're going through. And it's very important to talk, to share. Many of us are going through challenges. It's easier to walk together through those moments. And you never know, you might be very surprised who's going to step up to support you. And then, yes, we are also reminded to allow ourselves to give and receive and to be nourished by our circles of support. And as they serve as our defense on many levels, like energetic and spiritual, psychological, and even physical. It really affects our bodies as well. And the human contact, even if it's just a chat, even online, it affects our immune systems. And when we feel loved and cared for, yeah, like the chemicals, the endorphins kick in, and yeah, we just become strengthened by it. So these are the main insights today. I hope some of them resonated. And yeah, I will leave it at that. So today's meditation was the last one of the year, but we will be back in the new year. So I will let you know about that.